We shall now take a look at a program to find the factorial of an input number but using the for loop. So what I have done is I have declared a variable called num where the user is going to enter a number whose factorial is going to be determined. Initially, I have calculated the fact of every number as 1. I'll tell you why. The reason being, if the user enters a number 0 or 1, the factorial should print as 1. And I'm using I because I'm going to use I to multiply it with fact as long as the value of I is less than or equal to number. Now I'm asking the user to enter a number. Let's say the user enters a number. Once the user enters a number, I'm going to use a for loop. I'm going to say I is assigned the value 1. I should, as long as I is less than or equal to number, and I'm going to increase I by 1 every time after I multiply fact by I. I'm going to say fact is fact multiplied by I. So this way I'm multiplying factorial by I each time as long as the value of as long as the value of I is less than or equal to number. So using cout, I'm going to simply print factorial of, okay, we'll have this number here of the number, okay, is all right. And what is that value? It is fact. And then I can use an end line so it looks neater. All right. So this way I think we look fine. Let me go ahead and explain to you. Simple program. User enters, let's say 3. Value of fact is 1. I is not given. I initialize I to 1. 1 is less than or equal to 3. Condition is true. Factorial is 1 into 1 is 1. I becomes 2. 2 is less than or equal to 3. Still true. Fact is 1 into I value, which is 2. 1 into 2 is 2. I becomes 3. 3 is still less than or equal to 3. So I come back here. Fact is old value was 2. 2 into 3 is 6. I becomes 4. 4 is not less than or equal to 3. So I print factorial of 3 is fact, which happens to be 6. So let's try to run this program and see what happens. So I'm straight away going to try to compile it. It looks fine. Let me enter 5. The factorial should be 120. So factorial of 5 is 120. Now if you want, you can try entering the value of 1. If you enter 1, factorial of 1 is going to show as 1. So this way you can play around with the code and run it for different values. A very simple program, but using the for loop, it's such a compact code that you can easily calculate the factorial of a input integer.